just a line, a long line with baited hooks on it, but many animals, most animals swimming around in the surface waters are interested in those baited hooks, so take the hooks and subsequently get caught, and they may or may not be what the fishermen are looking for, and things like leatherback turtles or some marine mammals can simply get entangled in that line of gear. There are more selective ways of fishing. There's a lot of waste that goes on out there. I think one of the big reasons it continues to go on is because we don't see it.
We know that predators are fundamental in controlling the structure and the functioning of ecosystems. So basically, if you cut off the head of the ecosystem, if you wish, the top species, the top carnivores that control a lot of the processes lower down in the food web, you're removing a really important controlling agent, and that could cause upheaval in the lower trophic levels like the plants and the zooplankton. The ocean is basically the life support system of the planet. To change that life support system in any major way is a risky thing. We know from the past that when oceans have changed, that life on Earth has changed.
I needed to know why people were killing sharks and what I could do to stop it. So I left my job as a photographer and set out to make a film about them. But they were gone. In places where I'd always found hundreds of sharks, I only found a few. Shark populations had been decimated all over the world, and the last sharks were being hunted down in the few remaining sanctuaries. Nobody noticed. Everyone wanted to save pandas, elephants, and bears. And the world was afraid of sharks.
I read a story about this boy who was 13 in Japan and got swallowed whole. It didn't even bite him, it just swallowed him.
Yeah?
And they cut out and they found his body.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even bit. And that's scary.
So if you're not seeing sharks here, why are you so afraid of the water?
Because they'll still bite you. And I panic. I'll just panic.
Yeah.
I'm such a wimp.
Well, what are your chances of being bitten by a shark? They must be so small.
It is. No, not really.
No, it's small. You know how it's safe. I've never seen a shark here.
I've never heard of anywhere else getting bit by sharks as much as here.
That's true.
Not even in Daytona. Here it's like the worst.
Sharks rarely bite human beings, but never because they're hungry and say, oh, look, there's something juicy over there. They try to figure out what we are. They don't know what we are, so they explore us on very rare occasions. They come that close that actually can just do an exploratory bite, and that's why the majority of all bites are very, very superficial. We hardly have really serious bites. So that tells us something. 60 to 100 bites every year out of these millions encounters that we have with these animals. So just based on that, sharks cannot be dangerous. People think, well, they're dumb, they're stupid. That's not true. Their intelligence is quite amazing. They have short-term memories, long-term memories. They can learn by observation. So nothing is stupid or primitive in these animals. So all the ideas, well, they just follow a blood trail, you know, they just bite everything that is shiny. We'll pretty quick realize, hey, that is all wrong.
In just 1 year, crocodiles around the world wiped out as many people as sharks have killed over the past 100. The crocodile is protected.
Shark is very kind animals. That means shark actually is not kind animals.
No?
You don't believe you go to see the shark whether it eat you or not. No, the shark is not.
Shark's not.
It's very, very fierce.
Yeah?
Very fierce. You see the teeth? No?
Yeah?
Oh,
So I should not, like, it's not a good idea to go swimming with sharks? That's not
They bite you and then you tear away, you die. You will be immediately die, pain until die. Shark is very fierce animal.
They're the scourge of the ocean, and everyone should go and catch one. All the greenies can come around and say that these things, let them live, okay? We can live on land too, but we don't go out there and bite the bums off them, do we? They come in here and get us.
How bad is the shark as a predator? I mean, you make it sound as though it really is a direct threat to human beings who dare swim in the water.
Yeah, you try swimming with a shark like that in 8 feet of water and you'll find out, because we got no hope if they decide to eat us.
But don't you think that one effect of you going out and capturing sharks and talking this way is that you bring about an hysteria in people? They're going to panic.
No, I've saved a lot of lives, believe me. If it wasn't for me and what I've done the last 25 years, there'd be a lot more people killed.